Okay, hi, this is my Star Wars Empire Strikes Back weekly comic. So it's a British comic from August the 7th, 1980. Originally it cost 12 pence and it came out every Wednesday. So these are the comics we had in the UK. And yeah, I got this at a great price because these are pretty hard to find graded by CGC or any other grading body, because I was talking to someone at Sandown Park yesterday and he was saying, you know, back in the day you could buy these for 10p each, nobody wanted them, say 30 years ago. There was no interest in these comics at all. And I mean, compared to maybe the US Marvel, it's more of a sort of oddity rather than, you know, it's really the US Marvels that everyone wants to collect. But this has got some key moments in it, like this is described as having the Boba Fett appearance in it. This issue, which is 128, 127 and 129, which the 129 has the Boba Fett cover, which is really highly prized, as like how the UK got Boba Fett in comics before the US. But then again, it seems like the US got a sort of treasury special comic adaptation where all 6 issues were put together, and that would have come out slightly before. But still, this is a great comic. You know, you've got Yoda there, looking very John Lithgow-like. Luke doing his Jedi training. Han and Leia. So it's a really nice cover. The grade's only 8.0, but it's very hard to get British comics at a high grade because they're a lot larger than the US comics. They're black and white comics, where the early ones are. I mean, this has got a great cover here. Starburst, this was the UK sci-fi magazine. But I mean, I have looked on eBay and, you know, done CGC Star Wars Weekly, and what you find is stuff's really expensive, and the grades, the average grade is about a 6, maybe even less. This is saying off-white to white pages. So what I'm saying is it's very hard to find these comics in any decent condition. I think there are a couple of issue like 1 and 2 in Canada, but the guy wants a fortune for them. I think they're really high graded, they're like 9.6s or 9.4s. But to find any of these comics in a high grade is really difficult. But yeah, these are great comics though. I mean, the British covers have some amazing artwork, and you know, this is very colourful. Brilliant. So it's quite interesting thinking about these British comics and, you know, Star Wars Weekly. I mean, you had the Star Wars, then the Empire Weekly, then Return of the Jedi, which I think Jedi eventually moved to monthly. I think the Jedi started to have colour pages as well, some of those. But yeah, this is a great thing. Great comic, really. Got this for a great price. Unbelievable, really, for what British comics, Star Wars Weekly graded comics go for. I got this for a really good deal. So Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Marvel Comics, August 80. That'd have been 10.5. This is a great cover though. The one after this, 129, is a brilliant cover. That's got Boba Fett on the cover. It's just a brilliant piece of artwork. I love that there. Hildebrand art. So, if you can find a Star Wars Weekly comic at a great price, I suggest you, if you like British comics, try and pick it up. Anyway, time to stop waffling. Cheers, goodbye.